You may remember a little story of some consequence before the American election. Whether it would have changed the outcome, who knows? But as we all know, every single truth about Joe Biden was hidden under the table. Every sort of bullshit about Donald Trump, front page news, anonymous sources, all the rest of it. And you remember this reporting from the New York Post, where they were able to get their hands on the contents of Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's son, and his laptop. A laptop which, among other things, had emails in it suggesting that, well, there was plenty of money that was being done with a Chinese firm, and a section of that money was going back to Dad. But of course, this had to be banned on Facebook and Twitter. No one was allowed to read about this story whatsoever. And then, of course, Dad became President of the United States. Well, Kamala actually did, but he technically gets called the President of the United States. And even when polling came out to suggest that 35% of people were not aware of the Biden sexual assault allegations, 45% of Biden voters were not aware of the Hunter Biden scandal, in part because of the way this thing was hidden. 9 and 9.5% of people said that they would have not voted for Biden if they had known about either of those. So guess what? Big tech worked. The ban worked. But now, the story that you were not allowed to know during the election, the one that was banned from being able to tell you, is now being retold, where we are being recast. That the bloke who didn't mind a bit of crack cocaine, the bloke who was completely unqualified to sit on boards of energy companies over there in the Ukraine, well, he's now, of course, been reinvented by the President of the United States as, and I quote, the smartest guy that he knows. Okay, I get it. Dads want to stick up for their sons, but the smartest guy you know? President of the United States. Well, here's Hunter Biden, who now is allowed to tell his story, and it's available in the news. Why? Because he's written a book about the very story that apparently you were banned from hearing about during the American election. One that would have given pause to some people to vote, because it wasn't just Joe, but it was who came with Joe. But now it doesn't matter. Papa is the president, and Hunter is supposed to get you to believe crap like this.
Is that laptop yours?
You don't need the laptop. You got a book. You get the book. It's all in the book. And I don't know. I truly...
You don't know?
The serious answer is that I truly do not know the answer to that.
Really? Really? You got away with it. You completely got away with it. You're still pretending, oh, the laptop, was it real? Yeah, it was his laptop. He signed it in to the repair shop. And of course, the media that did their bit in not talking about the story of who comes with Biden should he become president, well, they're now saying, oh, this book is just amazing. And Hunter, what a special guy.
I'll tell you what, I've read a lot of memoirs. I've never read a memoir like this one before. This is Hunter Biden's book, Beautiful Things, that comes out on Tuesday. It is extraordinary. You know, you've heard about Hunter Biden over the years. You've heard all the tabloid coverage of Hunter Biden. You think you know his story. We know that right-wing media is obsessed with him. Fox News always targeting him. This book about addiction, about how many times Hunter Biden could have died, the president's son, it's breathtaking.